Hi, I'm Donnie Buchanan from entrycounts.com, the place where we make it all count. In this video, we're going to look at a hugely anticipated release by Xero. It's the ability to insert custom reports in your advisor report packs. Now, I believe I recall accounting firms asking for this in 2015. It's now January 2026, so it's been anticipated for a while. So this video is going to walk you through how it works and also what does not work, because that's important for you to know as well, so that you can create the right processes and get the right outcomes. So just go into Xero's blog and you'll find this blog on the 27th of November 2025. It's called Produce Reports Faster, 3 Xero Enhancements. Okay, what we're going to go down, there's the first one, we'll come back to that. The second one, we'll come back to that as well. So this third one here is reuse your customized reports again and again. Okay, so just a reminder what a customized report is. So in the demo company here, under my reporting all reports and custom, I've created an EBITDA profit and loss. So what I've done here is take Xero's standard profit and loss. I've come down here to edit layout, and what I've basically done is just regroup everything. Okay, so just a reminder here, if I just go to operating expenses, this is a group, so the bold is a group or a formula. There's a formula there, it's bold. What you've got here is an account. Okay, these are all accounts. So you can group those and you can put them exactly where you want. You can insert formulas and you can change the names of groups. So historically, you have not been able to insert this report into one of your advisor report packs. Now you can. What we're going to cover first though is what you can't do. I'm up here in Xero HQ, and what you can't do is insert it into a practice template or a report pack, however you want to name it. So if I go into the company one here, and remember the name of the report. The name of the report up here is the Demo EBITDA Profit and Loss. So if I go here and click Add Report, and if I search the word Demo EBITDA, you'll notice that it does not come up. Reason being, here's the reason, is those practice level reports are based on report codes. The report that we've built down here in the demo company is not. It's based on the chart of accounts, okay? So you will never be able to grab one of these reports from one of your blue Xeros and put it up in your Xero HQ templates. That's never going to happen. Okay, reason being is because those reports in the blue level are based on that specific chart of accounts for that client only. So how does it actually work? Well, it's pretty straightforward. So we're just going to run that template, the company three directors. And what we're going to do here is just click Add Report, search Demo EBITDA, and there you go. Okay, so that EBITDA is now part of our financial statement. So we could just reorder it, we could drag it up to the top, we could put it under there, and we can get rid of those income statements because we prefer that laid out there. And we're done, and then we're hitting publish. And here's what it looks like published. So we now have our EBITDA in our financial statements. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. If you need any help with Xero reporting, just get in touch, Donnie@entrycounts.com. Get on our website, have a chat to us. Let us know what you're looking for and hopefully we can help you. Have a good day.